Did you know you can grow bananas in a cold climate like Michigan? This plant's about 6 feet tall right now. It's actually a little mini grove here. You can see we got several of them coming out of the ground here. And this is all 1 year's growth. This plant goes back to the ground every year and regrows. This is called the Musa Basjoo banana, and it is the coldest, hardiest banana there is out there. In Michigan, this banana has experienced temperatures at negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's still here. So let's take a look at this banana, let's talk about it, and see if this is something that you'd like to try growing. First thing you're gonna have to realize, if you're growing the Musa Basjoo banana in a cold climate like Michigan, you're never gonna get bananas. It's just going to be a large ornamental. Or maybe you wanna grow a large grove of these and use it for biomass, for compost and mulching, and the chickens will eat it as well. Or maybe you want to grow it so you can have some crazy looking 15-foot tall tropical tree in front of your house. These can grow 15 feet in 1 year, especially if you don't let all of them pop up. So if I was to leave this to just one stalk of this big clump of 7 or 8 that are here now, all that energy would go into that one stalk, and this would probably be 15, 20 feet tall. And keep in mind, this is only the second year this plant is growing. And it started out as a plant only about a quarter of the size of this. This is a pup from this banana plant. So when it starts making sprouts, you can dig up some of the sprouts with tiny little root system on there, put them in a pot, and spread these around. Now these guys are hardy down to zone 5, but once you start getting down to zone 5, like where I'm at, your weather is a little inconsistent. You can get some temperatures that are really cold. So even though they can survive cold temperatures, we still have to do different things to protect these plants. So location is going to be important with these. You're going to want them to take advantage of the most warm weather and sun you can possibly get. So you want the area to the south of these plants to be free from obstruction. So you can get plenty of light in here, plenty of warmth. Heavy mulching to protect those roots. So even if this is going to die back during the winter when the frost kills it, we got to protect that root system. So I have about a foot of wood chips down here. We got lots of comfrey here that's going to die back and help mulch this. And then we need to give it extra protection. So that's what I use this for. This is just 2x4 welded wire. So what I do is, when the frost kills these leaves and it's dying back, I will chop this whole plant off to about 6 inches above the ground. Then I'll take this guy, set it on top of where the plant is, and I will fill it with leaves and wood chips. All those leaves and wood chips protect this root crown here, so this plant can come back fresh from the ground each season. Another good option would be to plant these on the south side of your house, so your house acts like a heat sink, traps some heat. It's a little bit warmer next to your house. It'll help protect this during the winter and also give it extra warmth to grow bigger. Depending where you live, you might not just be able to go to the big box store and buy the Musa Basjoo banana plant. I got mine off eBay. It came as this tiny little plant with a tiny little bit of roots on it, and I just planted it out, and 2 years later, here we are. As far as soil goes, you're going to want to use some decent rich soil. The thing was, when I planted this banana plant here, this soil was not that great. But just the fact I've been mulching this so heavy to protect this from the cold winters, that has been making the soil really good. So in turn, this plant is doing pretty good. Right over here next to the Chicago hardy fig. You can see here that these leaves are kind of fragile, so the wind will tear them. So you might want to plant it somewhere where it's not subject to too much wind. And as far as fertilizer goes, any decent balanced fertilizer is going to work. I don't use any fertilizers. All I do is pee on it. Yes, you can pee on your Musa Basjoo banana and it loves it. And a plant that's just putting on a bunch of luscious green growth needs a lot of nitrogen. You don't see a lot of people planting these, and I don't think it's because it's hard to grow. I think it's a lot of people really don't know about this plant and how cold hardy it is. So maybe you saw this video and it's giving you an idea of something cool to plant. Give the Musa Basjoo banana a shot and have something cool growing in your garden or next to your house that looks tropical in a place that isn't. Thanks for watching.